afternoon, sir, and welcome to Nathaniel MG Cars. I see you picked out a lovely model here, can do you a great deal. What?
As I said in the meeting, we did this gag 12 months ago. We cannot do it again.
It's a fair point.
Cannot do it again. They will remember.
Shall we just tell them about the competition instead?
Absolutely.
Brilliant. Okay, because really exciting stuff then, because it's not just one draw that we're doing today. Oh no, it's double bubble. It is 2 draws, and there's plenty of other stuff to tell you about the new look Nathaniel MG Cup competition this season.
Absolutely. Well, listen, let's take you guys over here because this is where the magic is going to happen very, very shortly. We'll be doing the draw right here. And the big thing about this new competition, or how the competition's looking this season, is the whole new entry of Tier 2 clubs, a big expanded competition.
Hopefully some more giant killing. Another thing that we need to look out for, no extra time, it's 90 minutes, then straight into penalties.
Yeah, really big deal this, because I think I went to watch the Cambrian against Barry Town United game last season, and Barry were knocked out on penalties. It just gives that chance, I think, to the smaller clubs for some giant killings. We all love a giant killing in it.
Love it, absolutely love it. And this is the other bit that I love as well. The winner of this season's Nathaniel MG Cup will receive an exclusive invite to the deliciously titled Tunnock's Caramel Wafer Cup, my second favourite cup competition.
After the Nathaniel MG Cup, of course.
Of course, obviously. So, before we get to the balls of destiny, we're going to find out the thoughts of the man who puts the company's name on this competition. Let's talk to Wayne Griffiths.
Been a really good year for Nathaniel this year. We've just won MG Dealer of the Year, so it's even more prestigious that people recognise this cup is now being seen across the world, even places as far as China. Great year for us and great year to be involved with the FAW. I was so pleased for everybody involved, and I think the 2 clubs wanted to be there. I think it was fortunate that there was 2 South Wales teams. But I think the support from both clubs would have travelled further north if they'd wanted, because they wanted to see their club in that final. And on the day, yes, it went to Cardiff Met. It was great to see Clydach on the day, because they were the underdogs. They'd done exceptionally well to get that far. I don't think most people believed they would. But how good was that for Welsh football? Let's hope that it encourages things like this to see a much more competitive era going forward in not only Welsh football, but in the Nathaniel MG Cup. It's a wider engagement for everybody. I think that it's good that the Welsh Premier League teams don't come in until the second round, that we have wildcards available as the competition progresses, and I think when people feel more included, they actually try harder to become part of that competition. And whilst we are pleased to be the title sponsor of this competition, it's great to see Welsh football succeed. The attendance and the support that Welsh football is having at the moment is fantastic. And long may it rain, and I think it's competitions like this where they're being more inclusive, they're encouraging lower teams, and those lower teams can now believe they can go further forward. I'd like to think that will take us all forward and create more success in Welsh football.
And behold, the balls of destiny await. First round coming up. Wayne Griffiths, the managing director of Nathaniel MG Cars, joins us. Lawrence Mora, my right-hand man, is on my right. And we're joined by Matthew Close from the Welsh Football Association, who will be keeping order and making sure that everything is above board. Should we dive in?
Let's do this.
Okay, so this is the first round draw. It's the northern section, and Wayne will be drawing the home teams, and Lawrence will be drawing the away teams. Wayne, if you will.
Let's go. We have Buckley Town.
Buckley Town, then the first one's out of the hat, and they will be given a swirl. So give it a swirl. They will be joined by...
There we go. Real.
So Buckley Town versus Real is the very first tie in the first round of the season's Nathaniel MG Cup. Wayne, if you would draw the second, please.
Prestatyn Town.
And Prestatyn Town will be playing...
Right, should we give it a twirl? I'm sorry for being a bad guy, by the way. I'm doing all the away teams.
Yes, yes, everybody hates you.
That's true, it's true. My apologies to Gilsfield.
And Wayne then, if you wouldn't mind.
You sure they have the right one? We do. Prestatyn Town.
Prestatyn Town then, and they will be playing...
See if I can get this undone. Clan Raider.
Clan Raider and Mochnant. And Wayne, the next home team. You carried that off well, I have to say.
Oh, man.
He's been not looking forward to saying that name.
To everybody.
Gresford Athletic.
There we go. And you can now put your hand in there with no trepidation whatsoever.
Okay, they will be playing Colwyn Bay.
And we have 6 balls left then in the first round of the northern section of the Nathaniel MG Cup draw. Wayne, who is the next one out?
It is Conway
Borough. And they will be playing...
Let's have a look. They will be playing Bangor City.
Bangor City. Okay, the last two then in the... Or the last two ties, sorry, in the first round draw. Wayne, once again, please.
A little mix-up. Llanfair United.
And Llanfair United will be playing...
Let's have a little look here. Llangefni Town.
Llangefni Town. And then the last tie in the northern section of the first round. Wayne, if you would draw the home team, please.
Berry.
Beru. And then the final one out of the hat.
As long as we've done this all right.
Well, we've got the right number of balls so far, so...
This is all marvellous news. Corwen.
Corwen then is the last name out of the hat. So let's have a recap of the northern section first round draw in the Nathaniel MG Cup. Northern section done. It brings us traditionally to the southern section of the first round draw. And once again, Wayne will be pulling the home teams. Lawrence, the away teams. Wayne, if you wouldn't mind giving him a good old swirl, and let's crack on.
That was a mighty
First
swirl.
one is Avonlido.
Avonlido then. We've been there. It rained a lot. But it was a very warm welcome. Now they will be playing...
Dun, dun, dun. Cumbran Celtic.
Cumbran Celtic then. First tie in the southern section of the first round draw. Wayne, if you wouldn't mind getting us 50% of the way through the second one.
We have Pontypridd Town.
Pontypridd Town and Lawrence, they will be up against...
STM Sports.
STM Sports. Wayne then, if you wouldn't mind drawing the third.
Andy Athletic.
Andy Athletic, you were there recently.
Yeah. In our FC Cymru in July, we've got a package where we spent a day at Dundee United and met Chris Gunter, and yeah, terrific club.
Excellent.
All right, they will be playing Cummaman United.
Cummaman United. Okay, Wayne then, if you wouldn't mind drawing the next home team.
Swansea University.
The second best university side in Wales at the moment. With the holders, Cardiff Meds, of course. Holders, that's a lovely trophy over there. They will be playing.
They will be playing Llantwit Major.
Llantwit Major, okay. 3 ties left then, Wayne, if you wouldn't mind.
Goitre United.
Goitre United, okay. They are at home to
Ely.
Okay.
It's close enough. It's close enough.
They know what you meant.
Yeah.
Wayne, if you wouldn't mind drawing the penultimate home team.
Good stuff.
We have Ammanford.
Ammanford, and they will be playing.
Right, here we go. Penryn Koch.
Penryn Coch, and the final tie in the southern section, first round of the Nathaniel MG Cup.
Is going to be Britain Ferry.
Britain Ferry, and there is only one. Give it a good swirl. Make sure we get the right one.
Let's have a look. I thought for a moment it wasn't in there. Taftswell.
Taftswell then, and they are the last name out of the hat or the bowl in the first round southern section draw of the Nathaniel MG Cup. While we go and find a phonetic spelling for Welsh place names for Lawrence, here's a recap of those ties. I know what you're thinking. You haven't had enough yet. And that's fine, because we're straight in to the second round draw of Nathaniel MG Cup. Wayne's absolutely psyched. Lawrence is psyched. And we need to find out how this bit of the draw works, because it suddenly gets complicated. But that's okay, because Matthew Close from the Football Association of Wales is going to explain it all to us. Matthew.
So we've got 16 teams in round 2. The Welsh Premier League sides are all seeded for this round and this round only. So we'll start with placing one seed and one non-seed in the middle bowl. They'll be swirled around. First team out will be at home, second team out will be away. We'll continue along those lines until all the seeds are drawn out, and then the remaining 4 teams left in the non-seeded bowl, we will just draw as an open draw. And that will happen in the north and the south.
Makes perfect sense.
Okay, good, exactly. I'm glad that somebody, it's just me really. Well, let's go ahead and draw a ball and let's see where we get to. Wayne, if you wouldn't mind, the seeded teams in the northern section, please. And Lawrence. Okay, and if you wouldn't mind, give it a swirl and then pick us a home team, please.
We'll pick this one.
In the second round tie, it will be...
The winner of match 7.
The winner of match 7
Winner
is...
of match 7 is either Berriew or Cochran.
And they will be up against... It's a home time then, against a seeded team, which will be...
Carnarvon Town.
Carnarvon Town. Excellent, excellent. Well, that went pretty well there. Yes. Let's move on to the second one before anybody notices. So the next seeded team then, please, Wayne.
See what this beholds. Bala Town.
Bala Town then, Welsh Premier League team. They will be at home to...
Dun, dun, dun. The winner of match 4.
Which will be...
Gresford or Colwyn Bay.
Gresford or Colwyn Bay. On to the next seeded team then, Wayne, if you wouldn't mind. Steady.
Almost lost one there.
You nearly went over the brim there. And Wayne, if you wouldn't mind mixing them up as well, please. So, second round, home tie.
Winner of match 1.
The winner of match 1 was...
Buckley or Rill.
Buckley or Rill. Seems like a long time ago now, doesn't it?
Buckley or Rill.
And they will be up against...
We'll be up against... Connors Quay Nomads.
Connors Quay Nomads. Excellent stuff. Okay, the next northern section seeded team, please, Wayne, and the opponents will be...
Airbus UK.
Ooh, home draw for... Oh, no, yes, it is a home draw for Airbus UK, and they will be playing...
They will be playing the winner of match 6.
Which is, Matthew?
Llanfair United or Llangefni Town.
Excellent, excellent stuff. 2 seeded teams then remaining in the second round draw in the northern section. If you wouldn't mind giving us a home team, please, Wayne?
Kevin Druid.
Kevin Druids, and they will be up against...
Have a look. There we go. The winner of match 3.
Which is Prestatyn Town or Llanrydder.
Finally then, Wayne, please, the
We'll take this
last... Well, yes, good choice. It's a good choice.
Excellent choice, isn't it?
And they will be up against...
for this one.
At home in the second round will be...
Winner of match 5.
Which is Conwy Borough or Bangor City.
And they will be up against the last seeded team in the Northern Section second round, which is...
The New Saints.
New Saints. An away tie for the New Saints straight out of the bat. Excellent news. Okay, now, you will notice we have 4 balls remaining, which means the fun isn't over. Wayne, if you wouldn't mind drawing the home team.
To be
And that will be...
Flint Town United.
Flint Town United will be up against...
That one's gone flying.
Steady.
Porthmadog.
Balls.
Porthmadog. I really thought we were going to avoid those innuendos this season, but no, we're straight back into it. Excellent. Wayne, the last tie, home team then in the second round, Northern Section, please.
Winner of match 2.
And winner of match 2 will be...
Ruthin or Gilsfield.
Ruthin or Gilsfield, and they will be playing...
They will be playing the other side. Llandudno.
Llandudno. And that concludes the second round draw for the Northern Section of the Nathaniel MG Cup. Let's recheck those ties. Time then for the southern section of the second round draw. Once again, Wayne will be drawing the seeded teams. Lawrence, the non-seeded teams, until we get down to the end, where there will just be non-seeded teams left. Wayne, if you wouldn't mind then, our first seeded team into the bowl.
Thank you.
And Lawrence. And Wayne, if you wouldn't mind mixing those up and giving us our first home team in the second round, southern section.
Cambrian and Clydach
Brian, beaten finalists from last year, but what a heck of a journey they had on the way to it before they came up against Cardiff Met, and they will be up against...
Aberystwyth Town.
Ooh, there's an opening. It's a good start, I like that. Okay, Wayne, if you would give us, please, our second seeded team. And a home team, please, Wayne.
Haverfordwest County.
Haverfordwest County will be up against...
We went down to that game, didn't we? Haverfordwest against Llanelli.
Well, we sent Dan Jardine to it.
Yeah, it was excellent.
They're up against...
It is Barry Town United.
Cracking stuff, okay. The third seeded team... Yes, that's right, yes, good. We need a ball first before you can have a name.
We have Newtown.
And Newtown will be up against, Mr. Mora.
They will be up against the winner of match 6.
Which is either Ammanford or Penryn Coch.
Ammanford or Penryn Coch. And 3 city teams remaining. And who will be at home here?
Carmarthen Town.
And Carmarthen Town will be up against...
The winner of match 3.
Which is?
Undy or Carmarthen United.
Undy or Carmarthen United. 2 seeded teams left in the southern section second round draw. And Wayne, once again, if you would give us our home team.
Winner of match 4.
which is
Winner of match
Swansea
four.
University or Llantwit Major.
And they will be up against...
Cardiff Met.
Oh, could be a university derby there.
Student off.
Or Llantwit Major as well, which would
Major,
also
of
be
course, yes.
a cracking game. Right, last seeded team in the Southern Section second round draw. Wayne, if you wouldn't mind giving us our home team.
Well done, Penabont.
Penabont, and they will be up against...
Hometown team, Wayne.
Hometown team, yeah. No fix, I can assure you.
It's all been above board.
Yep,
Yeah. They're going to play the winner of match 5.
which will be...
Goitre United or Cairo Ely.
Instant reaction there, Wayne.
Instant reaction, Penabont.
Penabont, there we are. Straight from the big boss's mouth. Right then, we are out of seeded teams then, so we have just 4 unseeded teams left, 2 times remaining. Wayne, would you please draw the home team?
Winner of match 7.
Which is?
Britain Ferry Clansawell or Tuftswell.
And they will be up against...
Llanelli Town, I think that is. Yeah, Llanelli Town.
Excellent. And the final tie in the second round draw in the Southern Section.
Winner of match 2.
Which will be?
Pontypridd or STM Sports.
Pontypridd or STM Sports, then behold the final ball, which means by divine intervention we have made it successfully to the end of another draw.
And they will play the winner of match 1.
Which is Avonlido or Cumbraland Celtic.
And that concludes the second round draw in the Southern Section of the Nathaniel MG Cup. Let's take a recap of those ties. And that is it then. That concludes the first and second round draws of the Nathaniel MG Cup. The football season is officially on.
Oh yes, you know exactly what your first competitive matches of the new season will be. That's fantastic, isn't it?
Isn't it just? I'm so glad I went full bow tie today. I feel like it really brings out the gravity of the occasion. Any favourite ties in there for you? Any plum ties?
Yeah, well, I love the fact that Cambrian and Clydach Vale will be playing against Aberystwyth. Of course, that game happened last season and on their run to the final. So, could it be again? Could it be on again?
That'd be good. In the northern section, of course, everybody looks out for TNS, then the big dogs that everybody wants to beat, and they will face either Conway Borough or Bangor City, so could be a choice tie for either of them. These ties then to be played on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th of August for the first round. The second round ties will be the following weekend, of which, if my maths makes it 9th, 10th and 11th.
Good job you wore the bow tie.
Isn't it?
Yes, genius.
Genius. That brings us to an end then here at the Nathaniel MG showroom on Penarth Road in Cardiff. We'll catch you next time. Ta-da!